Hello everybody, I'm Yudag and you can just call me Yudag. So today we are going to ask the question, what makes an NFT project legit? And the answer is pretty much nothing. Okay, Baba. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna say that there are always risks. You cannot predict the future. And if you are in the space for so long and you are educated enough, you can guess enough to win then you lose. So here's the problem with this. Unless you are minting Gary Vee's project, there's almost no guarantee that you're going to make money, because NFTs are not actually, on the contrary to the belief, it's not actually made for you to make money. NFTs are made for purposes. Don't buy NFTs with your rent money. Look, in reality, the most important thing is actually the hype. If there is hype, you can cash in. You can always cash in the hype. Remember that. But don't just go on the rarity tools and check the NFT project with 1,000 Twitter followers and all of them are bots. So that also happens. Don't fall into the trap. And in order to understand that, check the Discord, check the people who actually like. Do you think they are the ones they look like bot, or are they the ones who will be actually interested in the NFT project? But hype does not make a project legit. Oh my god, that was a long sentence. I shouldn't have done that. Pause and say the word thing. What I'm saying is, hype doesn't make the project good. Hype doesn't make the project at all. Hype, it's just what it is. It's just hype. And most of the time, if you buy into the hype, you are going to be the one who's holding the bags. You should sell into the hype. So that's why you should establish what is the hype before hype happens. And in minting, in project that is going to mint, that is soon, obviously, like you can check it out and ask people around your Discord, and you can see if there is an actual hype. So I wanted to say this because it is important to make money on NFT space. Like, hype makes you money. If you sell into it, it loses you money. It doesn't always loses you money, of course, obviously, otherwise no one would have done it. For example, if you got into the hype of Wolf game and bought at 1 Ethereum, you are still profiting. But I just want to say this to inform you guys. I just want to inform you guys. I love you guys. So the question was actually, what makes a project legit? So now I'm going to answer that. First of all, we start with the team. Why is this important? Because if someone doesn't care about a project enough to put their reputation, that means that project does not mean as much as it should to them. So I know that I am saying this, but I'm also talking about the Wolf game, which was a team of no one. Like, he didn't even show his face. So that's why I'm saying you should be aware of the risk when you are minting of these projects, because it is quite dangerous to mint. It's also, I'm not saying it is not completely safe when you mint a project that is with a team revealed on the dark Steam. So remember, if you cannot see their faces or their social media account on their website, that means something, and it's a kind of a red flag, but it's not always. This is important for you to know and important for you to execute. I'm not saying don't ever mint the project that has anonymous team, but be aware. And I know someone in the comment will now tell me that, oh, this project had anonymous team, this project had anonymous team. I'm just saying the NFT project, NFT space is improving and changing, and it is perfectly okay when everything is also evolving too. So people have more expectation from projects now. People want to see the team, people want to see the developers, and people want to not get screwed. The second most important thing is art. Well, I know I said art doesn't matter, and it kinda doesn't, but also it matters. Okay, let me explain how it goes. First of all, looks matter, right? People say, hey, looks doesn't matter, but it's not really true. So it matters, but it can only take you so far. It's not going to, just because you look nice doesn't mean you're gonna be nice. Okay, let me rephrase that. Just because a project looks good doesn't mean a project is going to be good, you know? However, it is important because people will judge its art, because that's how people are. People just judge how things look. So art is important, but it's not as important. It's not going to make a project good, but it is going to be a reason for people to judge. And yes, there are some projects that art is just plain terrible, because what they're offering is either not art or is either the art that you are not interested in it, because it is after all subjective to a point. Okay, so we covered the theme, we covered the art, and the most important thing is community. And what do I mean when I say community? I mean the people who are in the Discord. So what do I mean when I say Discord? I mean a metaverse in 2D. Okay, the first thing you need to do to check out a project is go to their Discord and search their Twitter tag on Twitter. See what people say. Are they talking about the money all the time? Oh, what's the floor is going to be? What's the floor? If it's about floor, it's gonna stay in the floor. You know what I'm saying? Don't only check the community, but also check other people's opinion of it. For example, join to my Discord and ask me and the people around in the Discord. We are so cute. I think you can use a simple logic where rock paper scissors. For example, hype beats art. Hype beats the anonymous dim, and community beats hype, because after all, that's where the hype comes from the community. So I mean, you can just think very simple, and hey, if one thing is more important than the other, if you want to hold on to an NFT, hype is actually much more less important. Check the devs Twitter and LinkedIn. What do they do? You know, Twitter is a weird place. Maybe they just go in there and just watch porn. And here's something very important. Have someone you trust on NFT space and follow them religiously. I'm not saying do everything what they say. I'm just saying follow them to see if they are trustworthy. And if they deem to be, look into their eyes and tell them you love them. No, that's not it. Wait. And you should always follow them on Twitter and check their check the project's Twitter and see if the people you found trustworthy are trusting the project. And the best way to understand if a project is legit, you need to come to Discord in the description and ask us about our opinions, and we are gonna tell them if you're a smart guy, if you're a stupid guy, or we'll see. Also, you should never forget, you are not buying an NFT, you are hiring a founder. It is the same thing. It is literally the same thing. If you don't like the founder, in terms of, you don't have to like his personality, you just have to like his work ethic and how he's going to achieve and overcome the struggles that's going to come into his ways. Don't forget this, it's important. Alright, that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will find more legit projects and make a lot of money, and like the video, subscribe the channel, join the Discord, do a flip, dance on the ground, fly to the moon. See ya later. Love ya. Bye bye.